this little newscast. We are right now on the plane to San Francisco to the next team summit. That will happen on Monday and Tuesday next week. And the team, the Euroluna team, is myself and Søren, who's taking the video. We have interesting thing on the agenda. We've made a little presentation here about what we're going to do over the next week or so. Now, first of all, things are going to happen in Mountain View, close by and around that. We've been told that for security reasons, the venue has been moved to the city headquarters, the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence headquarters. And I'm looking very much forward to see that, because we have been supporting SETI with computing power in order to see if we could find intelligence signals, or SETI could find intelligence signals in the radio telescope output. Now, there's an agenda, and the highlights is that we are having some presentations from preferred partners. Maybe we can learn something from that. We are going to go on a tour of the Ames laboratory of NASA. We're looking very much forward to that. There is a series of team presentations, which for us is a fast way to get an overview of how much progress the teams are making. There is some discussions about how to use social media and websites, and we can certainly improve what we're doing. And then there is some discussions and visit with to NASA Science Lunar Institute, and also that we're looking very much forward to. Somewhere there's going to be a legal discussion about the master team agreement. We've just had indications that X Prize is making a new version. We've already had one new version since we signed. There's now discussion about some unclearness and some things that could be more precise in the current version. And there is some additions about how to make those modifications, and those discussions seem to be going in the direction of mutual agreements about the changes to be made, and we welcome that very, very much. We were a bit unhappy with the strict interpretation of the master team agreement that seemed to say that unilateral changes could be made. We feel much more happy with the current indication from X Prize on how that should be interpreted, and we very much welcome an open discussion about those things that logically might have to be changed on the way, and how we go about doing that. Now, how far are the other teams is a nice question. This will be the first team summit where we will have all the teams, and that will be great fun. We will have some indications of the technical progress and which challenges teams have run into. The internal little fun competition of who will be the first to launch something. There is no prize at this place, it's just for the fun. And how are the financing efforts going? All this we hope to have a better view of when this tour to California is done next week. We will have informal discussions, of course, with the other teams. We are going to go to visit San Francisco. A tram seems to be a good way to go back and forth. Down to Pier 42, have a nice ice cream. Those things are on our agenda for Wednesday. For our launch preparation activities, we're going to go visiting the interorbital systems, which is in the middle of California, down near the border. We're going to have discussion about the launch adapter, especially about the Teflon bearings, which we are going to have mounted on Romet 1. We're going to have a discussion about launch time. It's a question of what time of day the launch will happen. and for us it's very important that we get a maximum set of sunlight for Rumit when we have launched, which means probably 6 in the morning or 6 in the evening is the correct launch time from a site near equator. And finally, we want to ask a bit about how the launch release mechanism is planned and how it's going to work getting out of the rocket. Finally, we are going to visit Las Vegas for funding reasons. We're going to have a look at the Hoover Dam, and we're going to see some scenic views along the route back to San Francisco for the flight home. And that's it. Thank you very much for listening. Bye bye. See you next time.